there, welcome back to Violet Tries Panning. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the face sheet masks. Two are not considered really like face sheet masks, but I put it in here. It was a spontaneous like little project pan that I started a couple of weeks ago, roughly. And it was inspired by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Cat or Kits Snitch. I hope I'm saying that right. I will link her channel in the description box, as well as put up her channel. Let's get talking sheet masks. Alright, so in case you guys were not familiar, I don't think it's like a project pan that's very known or a type of project pan that is common at all with sheet masks. I saw a video of her talking about all of the sheet masks she had, and now she just wants to kind of use them up. I believe that's what she said in her video. I watched this a while back, so correct me if I'm wrong. But that inspired me. I know that I have a ton of face masks, and I don't really use them all that often anymore. I think it's been a year and a half, maybe max of 2 years that I have ever touched one or put one on my face. And lately, I'm just not into face masks anymore. There was a whole rage about it. There was a whole trend, I guess you could say, and I fell into that trend just about like everything else. And so lately I was like, you know what, that is a great project pan to try and use up some face masks. The goal is just to use up the sheet masks. There's no rolling them in. It's just how many can you use up in a year. I had a handful of them. I probably had like 12, so it was pretty manageable for me. I knew that I could get it done in at least a couple of months, if that. I do have my empties bin right here that I keep everything that I have finished. And all of these review-wise are up on my Instagram for panning, so I will put it on the screen, but I just wanted to quickly go over each one with you guys here on YouTube. So in case you're not on Instagram, then y'all guys can hear my opinions about it here. Alright, so the first face mask, put it in quotations because technically it's not a full face sheet mask, it's more of a nose pore strip, but it is the Global Beauty Care Cleansing Nose Strips. These are charcoal, supposed to remove blackheads, unclog pores, and it's supposed to work in 10 minutes. I thought that this would take me quite a while because nose strips I don't use often, and then two, I thought that there was at least like 3 or 4 in this box. Okay, there's only 3 nose strips, so I thought at least it was a full box, if not maybe 2. But you're supposed to clean your face, wet your nose, and then you're supposed to stick it on, and the water and the glue kind of like adhere to your nose, and then it starts to dry up and get up all of the gunk on your nose. I hated these. These do not work. These do not do anything. I have watered my nose heavily, like just drip it with a bunch of water. I follow the directions exactly. These do not stay on my nose, so I'm glad to get these out of the way. I just didn't find that they did anything, and I could not get off any gunk off of my nose. Next face mask, again quotations because technically it's for the feet, is the Bolero Soft Soothe Repair Coconut Cream and Vanilla Paper Foot Mask. This one was interesting. It comes in like a plastic sort of like hospital sort of cover for the shoes, and then inside is like the paper foot mask, and it's got all of the solution or lotion or whatever in there. You cut the top off, you put your feet in, you kind of close it up and wrap your feet around them, and you're supposed to leave it on for, what did they say, 3 to 5 minutes. On this day I was watching it during an episode of Masked Singer, so I got a little sidetracked and left it on for like 20 minutes. My feet just felt like it got some little bit of lotion on them, and then that feeling just kind of dissipated. There was nothing exciting, there was nothing revolutionary. It kind of moisturized my feet, but I don't really feel like it soothed my cracked heels as it claims, or softened my calloused feet. So this was alright, but hey, I'm glad to get this one out of my collection. The next one is the Garnier Skin Active Aqua Boost. It's a fresh mix sheet mask. My words are all mumbled into one. I have used this one before, so I'm very familiar with this. Love that you can kind of like push the solution, kind of have that process. It's fun in that aspect. I know not everyone is into that, but I think if you can kind of incorporate yourself into your own face mask type of thing, it's just a little bit more fun than just slapping on a face mask. And this one is with hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to give you bouncier, smoother, more hydrated skin. It said it's hydrating yet a cooling feeling mask. It said to leave on for 15 minutes, which I did. It was pretty stuck to my face, so it wasn't slipping and sliding, which I know sometimes is an issue with some face masks I have used in the past. So I had this sort of like slightly tacky feeling about 30 to 40 minutes after applying this, but then that went away, of course, because I did this right before bed, so it was gone before then. Did my face feel bouncier? Not really. Didn't feel smoother? No, but it did feel just plain smooth. And my skin, it did feel pretty hydrated, it did feel pretty good. So overall, I do like these. The next one is this one called Clay Mask Duo, and it's supposed to have two separate sort of clay masks, little pod type of things. Obviously, threw away the little pods, I don't have those to show y'all, but I have just the basic packaging. This is a eucalyptus clay mask, which is supposed to refresh skin, and then a charcoal clay mask to unclog pores. This one was a complete dud. I opened one of the little pods, I believe it was this top one first. I tried to activate it with water, I tried to activate it with serum, I tried to keep mixing it. That was not the case with either one. I tried both, nothing worked. So I was like, well, this is a dud. I can't use this one, so I have no opinions on this one. Next mask is the Bolero Pineapple Glycolic Acid. This one's a juicy facial mask. It's supposed to brighten, renew, strengthen. You hit the restart button and let your skin reset with this enriching blend of ingredients. Now, I'm very familiar with these Bolero masks. I had a bunch of them. They were all supposed to be different like scents and then like different things to help your skin. So instead of brighten, it's supposed to detoxify, it's supposed to be healthier or whatever. These, do not ever buy these. Do not ever even think about looking at these. Do not even be interested in these. This is just a face mask that feels cooling, feels good on your skin. It's, you know, it's a nice like relaxing feeling. And it, you know, of course, your skin is drinking up all of that goodness. But on the aspect of it's supposed to brighten, renew, strengthen, detoxify, all of those jazzes, it does nothing for the skin. And I have another one which we'll talk about later. It's the exact same. Next one is the Yes to Cotton Protects and Minimizes Irritation. It's a comforting mud mask. This one was also another dud. I opened this and it was dry. Like they were clay, solid, like little, I don't know what you call them, like just little pieces of dried up clay. I tried mixing it with water, like I said before with the other one, the other clay one. I tried serum. I tried pretty much just about anything and sat there and took my time to reactivate the clay to just like maybe see if that would work. Yeah, I couldn't even try this one out. Like this one was awful. I just didn't have any luck. And the next one is another Yes to. This one's the Yes to Grapefruit. It's supposed to be a vitamin C boosting sleeping mask for dull and uneven skin. The goal for this one is there's a little like satchel here of powder, I believe, or something like that. Leave it on, you go to bed, and you wake up, rinse it, and your face is supposed to be more brightening, more better, and not so dull and uneven. It's supposed to look refreshed and whatever. This one, I was not going to go to bed with this one. I remember now why I was not going to go to bed with this one. The serum that I put, I was applying it on my face. It's kind of like a clay, kind of like knot. It's a very like, you get a little spoon and you like lather it on your face. But it did not sink in. It felt very slippery. It was just sitting on top of my skin. It didn't feel like if I went to bed, it was going to make an absolute mess. And I was not going to have it all over my pillowcases, dirty them up. Even though it says I can sleep with it, I was like, I don't find that it would be safe to. I think this one also gave me just an irritation afterwards. And I was having like a reaction on this part of my face and on this part of my face. So I said nope. The next one, another Yes to. This one's Yes to Coconut. It's a DIY powder to clay mask for moisturizing. For dry skin, it's supposed to moisturize and hydrate your skin. This is the one I looked back at my notes, and this is the one that burned my face. I like the idea, I like the concept, I like the packaging, I like that it smelled like coconuts. It was just so good. Like, I can't eat coconuts, but I can sure smell candles and the scent all day long, which is weird. But anyway, so this one comes with a little like bowl, paper bowl, a plastic spoon, and then like a little satchel of the powder. So you put the powder into the little bowl, you mix it with a little spoon, and create your little clay mask. So then you go ahead with the spoon, spread it all across your face. As I was starting to apply this on my face, I started to notice like this tingling sensation on my face. It felt a little hot, and I thought, well, maybe that's the clay working. And then I'm like, I don't know exactly how clay is supposed to work. Is it supposed to feel that way? I don't know. So I just kept going with it. And then once I was like maybe almost halfway done or almost done, I noticed my face getting even hotter, redder. It was getting more irritated. I was like, oh my god, I can feel the burn on my face. Immediately rinsed it off. I was like, no, I cannot go through with this. This is a bad reaction on my face. Also messed up my face a couple days later. The next day, I rinsed it off, of course, but then the next day I woke up, I had such like all this redness here on my cheeks, and then I had like a little bit of redness here on top, and it was horrible. The next mask is another Bolero. This is the one I was talking about with the other one earlier. This one's their charcoal green tea one. It's supposed to detox, awaken, and revive. Like I said in the earlier one, I hate these. These don't do anything for me. It's just a cold face mask to feel calming and relaxing, and you're supposed to sit back and relax and enjoy that. this doesn't detox. Like, how is a mask supposed to detox my face? How is it supposed to awaken and revive it? Like, I don't understand that, but I'm glad that these are used up. I'm glad I'm never ever gonna buy these again. I learned my lesson. And the last face mask in this little project pan, I'm happy to report, all good, all finished. I am not ever gonna buy face masks again. Maybe foot mask, if I've got better experience with those. It's another one of that Garnier Skin Active one. I was an idiot and I cut it in half, and then I'm like, wait, I'm gonna need it for a future video if I ever decide to. So yeah, it's supposed to be like this. And this one is very similar to the other aqua one, except this one's a glow boost, and this one's supposed to be brighter, energized, more radiant skin. This one, the same exact feeling as the other one. It's a nice hydrating, cooling mask. It feels good on my face, doesn't slip off. I like the whole concept of the serum on the bottom, face mask at the top, and you combine the two and you massage them and kind of create your own mask, kind of, so to speak. And then you apply it on your face, you let it sit there, you relax, do whatever you need to do, and then it's just supposed to, just work its magic for the allotted time. But yeah, I mean, this one was nice. I don't find that my skin looked brighter. I definitely felt like it kind of had some more radiance to it, and it wasn't not energized for sure, but my face looked pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're a fan of face masks, why or why not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, guys.